different varying degrees of difficulty of practice. Guys who needed it got rest. Younger guys got a lot of reps, get them ready for the second half. Friday was just a lift. Saturday we got off, and then we were right back at it Sunday, normal schedule. So then off yesterday, practice today. And but it was good, especially after last year. It was good to have a few days off and just be able to get away and kind of refocus for this push.
In a game in which Army is likely to run the ball a lot and try to control the time of possession, what's kind of the keys offensively to having a successful day Saturday?
First and foremost, got to take care of the football. Cannot have a turnover this week. That'll kill us. And I mean, at the end of the day, we might only have 8 or 9 possessions, so we just got to value every single one and hopefully get in the end zone whenever we can, and at a minimum, get a field goal. And we just got to really value those possessions and stay on schedule, do what we can.
Hey, Michael, this is Aaron Beard with the AP and over in Raleigh. I'm curious, the attention's been on you guys for a while now as the highest ranked team in the league. What was that like during the bye week in terms of, maybe trying to tune that stuff out when you're not playing football and not maybe in the building quite as much? Did you hear more of it? Does it change anything about the expectations for this group?
I think maybe it changes the expectations for people outside of the program, but really for us, this is what we expected this season. And I think I'm really proud of how the team has stuck together and really just maintained the mantra of a 1-week season and really not looking past it. But at the same time, realizing that that's a reality and just being proud of it and, and realizing that all we can do this week is beat Army, and that's all we need to focus on. And if we keep doing that, we'll put ourselves in the position to do some good things later on.
And to follow up with that, can you walk me through a little bit about how you think Coach Clausen has sort of handled this season? Everything was so off schedule last year around the sport. You guys are sitting here unbeaten. Things are going to plan. You had a veteran group, you had experience coming back, but it seems like he's pushed the right buttons with you guys to kind of get you to this point, 4-0 in the ACC.
Yeah, I agree. He's obviously been in this position before at other levels, had undefeated teams, national championship teams. And, and that's obviously the goal for this program at the end of the day. And we need to establish ourselves like that. And I think he's done a great job of kind of like telling us we can't let this be a burden. We should be happy that we're 6-0. It should be fun. It can't be like, oh, no, we need to win this game. And really, because that reality is the same. We need to win every game. That hasn't changed. And we should enjoy this. And nothing really needs to change.
Thank you.
Yep. Thank you.
Hey, Michael, is there any area that as an offensive unit that you guys really want to focus on as far as improving maybe in this second push, the second half of the season towards the end of the season?
Nothing jumps into mind. Really at the end of the day, offensive football is 11 guys doing their job. And then especially with our system, what the defense gives us is how we're going to exploit it. I don't think particularly we go into a game with an idea of how it's going to play out, but really at the end of the day, it depends on how another team plays us. And I think that's the beauty of our system and our staff and really the balance we have across the board, that whoever needs to have a game has a game. 1 week it's Taylor, 1 week it's AT, 1 week it's Christian, it's Justice, and whoever needs to step up is going to step up, and we're going to be able to do what we need to do to have those explosive plays and get points on the board.
With that mindset, have you guys really looked at this bye week or took into account in this bye week just how good you guys have been at that and not pressing so much in the offense so far in this first half of the season?
Every week we look at what we did right, look at what we did wrong, and how we can fix those things that we did wrong. And I think in a bye week, it's no different, except maybe just a little more emphasis on those second, third, first-year guys who we need to get ready for. Hopefully we don't need them, but the reality is we'll need depth later on in the year. And so that was definitely a big emphasis in the bye week on the O-line. It's guys like like George Stell and Luke Pettibone and Christian Forbes, Zach Vaughn, just getting those guys. So if we need them later on in the year, we're comfortable to play them.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, Michael, we hear a lot about the way Army plays offensively, with the triple option. But what's not talked a lot about is what they do on the defensive side. How do they plan to attack you all, and what's the counter to that?
I think that at the end of the day, they are who they are and are really gritty, hard-fought guys, and they play very hard. And with a really talented front seven that plays to the whistle and makes a lot of plays simply just through effort. And so I think that's what we need to expect. And they're really they'll bring pressure at times when you're not expecting it, and then we have to be ready for that. And again, that's just our offense. Whatever they give us, if they bring that pressure, we have to do a good job up front, pressing the line for Sam to step up in that mesh point on the RPO and do what we can do to make those big plays.
Anything else, guys?
Thanks, Michael.
Thanks, Michael. Thanks,
Thank you.
guys.
Have a good one.